Hey beautiful, I hope you're doing well, staying hydrated, and actually getting some sleep. Finally, Wuthering Waves officially confirmed the version 2.3 banners via drip marketing. And today you, along with Queen Zani, will discuss about version 2.3 banners and some more updates about version 2.3. But before we dive in, let me just remind you, this is all based on early info, so take it with a grain of salt. First up, let's talk about the 2.3 banners. In Phase 1 of version 2.3, we're getting Queen Zani, and if that wasn't enough, she's bringing along some 4-star besties, Lumi, Taochi, and Yuanwu. Now, moving on to Phase 2, we can expect Ciaccona banner along with some 4-star characters Danjin, Mortify, and Yang. Ciaccona is a 5-star arrow character in Wuthering Waves who wields a pistol and serves as a sub DPS and support. Speaking of rerun banners, it's highly likely that Phoebe is making a return, which makes perfect sense because of her synergy with Zani. As for the other reruns, we're in Hunter x Hunter prediction mode right now, but based on speculations, we might see Zhangli Yao, Yinlin, and Jian getting reruns as well. Cross your fingers, because if this happened, 2.3 is about to be one of the most stacked patches ever. But it's just a speculation, so you guys don't have to worry. Now let's talk about something even crazier. Version 2.3 and 2.4 might be combined. Imagine pulling Zani in Phase 1, and then Ciaccona and Cartithia dropping in the same phase. If this actually happens, it's both exciting and terrifying at the same time. Let me break it down for you. For example, Zani will be in Phase 1 of version 2.3, but when Phase 2 begins, it will merge with version 2.4, meaning both banners will overlap. The catch? The banner duration will be extended, so Ciaccona banner and potentially Cartithia will last longer than usual. This means more time to save and pull, but also more pressure to decide where to spend your Astrite. Either way, it's going to be insane seeing how Kuro Games handles the game's first anniversary. On the topic of Zani and Cartithia, there's also news that Cartithia is getting a brand new Echo set, and Zani might actually be able to team up with her. So yeah, I already know what I'm doing. Pulling Zani first, and then Cartithia right after. Kuro Games really knows how to keep our wallets in danger. Oh, and tech nerds, listen up. Version 2.3 is bringing AMD Fidelity FX support. Could we be getting FSR 3? Maybe. Honestly, anything that makes the game run smoother and prettier is a win in my book. Now, here's something interesting. There's an event in 2.3 where the characters will actually talk to you in a scene, and there will be proper camera work involved. Wuthering Waves out here trying to make us emotionally attached to pixels, even more than we already are. And now some good news. We're getting free 10 pulls as an anniversary gift. Before you say, only 10 pulls? Kuro Games, I want more. Remember, the beta doesn't always include all the rewards. So stay tuned for the official live stream, because there might be even more anniversary gifts waiting for us. On top of that, Phantom Crownless is also coming in version 2.3. And along with him, we're getting 2 new holograms as well. Let's take a quick look at them. First up, we've got Lorelei, and her buffs are all about dodging like a pro. If you successfully dodge, you get stamina back and a 10% crit damage boost for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Then there's Lake Light, which boosts your team's defense by 2% every time an enemy takes damage. This can stack up to 15 times. That's a lot of extra survivability. And finally, we have Death Dance, which is just insane. After 3 minutes in battle, your attack goes up by 10% every 10 seconds, stacking up to 100%, and your damage keeps increasing with no limit. Sounds amazing, right? Well, here's the catch. You'll start losing 10% of your max HP every 2 seconds until your health bottoms out at 20%. If you like playing on the edge of death, this might be perfect for you. This new form of Lorelei is good. Now let's talk about Cartithia holograms, which share some similarities but are geared more toward arrow synergy. Just like Lorelei, Ripple restores stamina and gives you a 10% crit damage boost for 5 seconds when you dodge, stacking up to 5 times. Then we have Tidal Wind, which boosts your whole team's max HP by 5% whenever enemies take wind erosion damage, stacking up to 6 times. That means if you play your cards right, you're looking at a 30% max HP increase. Pretty huge for sustain. And of course, Death Dance makes a return, doing the same crazy thing. Attack up by 10% every 10 seconds, infinite damage scaling, but at the cost of 10% of your max HP every 2 seconds until you're hanging on at 20% HP. It sounds both terrifying and ridiculously fun. So what's your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comments. So that's all the spicy info we have for now. Of course, if I get more news, you guys will be the first to know. And hey, if you've watched till the end, congrats, you're officially a legend.